Hey there guys, this is Yashwant. This is my first video and today I'm gonna first try and review Interceptor 650. Let's get into it.
एक मिनट ये वीडियो बनाता है, मेरे साथ हेल्प करता है, I agree that, but I'll be taking you along in this video and he will be assisting me, he will be helping me out as he always does. So hello everybody and welcome back to the channel once again. So a few days ago I had uploaded a video wherein I gave an overview of the GT 650 and the Interceptor 650. The links to those videos will be appearing in the description and also in the I button when you are watching the video right now. So today, as promised, I will be doing the first ride review of these two bikes, and this will not be a separate video. I'll be putting both the bikes in the same video. So without wasting any further time, let's go ahead and get started with the review.
So it's time for me to go and test ride this bike on the city roads first, and then I'll take and go some off-roading on this bike. Oh my god, the feel of that 650cc. So compared to other bikes, the first feel of the seat is that it is a bit high, not really that high, just a bit high. I'm not sure if you saw that. The pickup was really great. I know the speedometer has been removed because a few people has misused it. I mean, they tried to take up the bike for touching almost 150 to 180 on a very new bike, which is not a very good thing to do. So that's the reason why the speedometer cable has been removed. But if you have not observed it, the bike has like really great pickup. And unlike other Royal Enfields, it doesn't sound that much. I mean, it doesn't give you that much of road presence when it comes to exhaust. And although it weighs almost 190 plus kgs, but I couldn't feel that this bike is so heavy. If you see here, I could easily turn the bike in this ट्रैफिक एंड इन दिस पब्लिक. सो जो इनिशियल थंब जो है बाइक का, वो आपको एकदम चार्ज अप कर देता है. यू नो, यू वुड वांट टू एक्सेलरेट इट एंड यू वुड वांट टू टेस्ट आउट द बाइक. सो इफ यू सी दिस, वाओ मैन, क्या पिकअप है यार बाइक का, रियली अमेजिंग. I'm pretty sure I must not have crossed 100 or max to max 110 because new bikes are not really meant to be ripped apart. You know, है थोड़े लोग जिन्होंने की कोशिश रिप करने की, बट अच्छी बात यही है कि you don't try to rip it apart when the bike is new. You know, the reason ये कि इतना जल्दी इंजन फ्री होता नहीं है, so that is kind of an overload on the engine. So now if you see, I am trying to do a bit of off-roading, and I don't feel the bumps much. You know, comfort level बहुत अच्छा है compared to other Royal Enfield bikes. I don't want to mention Himalayan in this because Himalayan is, you know, purely kind of based for this off-roading kind of experience. So उसके accordingly अगर compare करूँ तो बहुत comfort है चलाने में. And let me tell you, now this off-roading which I am doing, I have a pillion with me. So the pillion is sitting comfortable in his seat, I am comfortable in my seat. नहीं तो यूजुअली ऐसा होता है कि जो पिलियन होता है वो आपके ऊपर गिरता रहता है, यू नो, द बाइक इज़ नॉट रियली कंफर्टेबल. सो इस बाइक में ऐसा नहीं है. दिस बाइक इज़ वे मोर कंफर्टेबल कंपेयर टू अदर बाइक्स. एंड नाउ इट्स टाइम टू टेस्ट राइड दी Interceptor 650. So this is not so more lean position. That's my first impression about this bike. Like GT 650 had more lean position, so this is more of an upright position. And apart from that, I feel that this bike has got a little more push compared to the GT, because as soon as I'm leaving the clutch, this bike is, you know, picking up speed, you know, very quickly. Third gear and I could touch 100 so easily. So that is the kind of power these bikes have got. You know, GT is almost equivalent to this bike. So as far as the exhaust is concerned, the exhaust is almost the same as that of GT 650. You know, I didn't find much difference in that. The sound is almost the same. You know, when you are riding, you don't feel the sound that much. As I said in the GT video as well, that compared to any other normal Royal Enfield, the sound is, you know, a little less. And one important thing, I am not sure if you have observed or not, that there's almost absolutely no vibration issues. And now it's time to test the off-roading on the Interceptor 650. Almost equivalent to the same when it comes to the shock absorbers and how the bike has been designed. You know, comfortable for now. The only thing I am feeling here is that this bike has got more torque compared to the GT 650. You know, as I said just few minutes before, that this bike is, you know, pushing itself as soon as you leave the clutch. I don't even have to accelerate. So if you see here, it is on second gear and I am not accelerating. My hand is here and the bike is at speed of 20 and it is almost going by itself. It's not first gear, it's second gear. So you can expect the kind of torque this bike has. But overall the comfort level is good. You know, I have been riding Pulsar 220 for almost 2 years now, and I have never felt it this comfortable if I had to do any such off-road kind of a thing. So that way I can say that this bike is good.
So देख लिया आपने दोनों बाइक्स की परफॉर्मेंस, दोनों बाइक की वीडियोस, बोथ दी GT650 एंड दी Interceptor 650. So it's time for us to give the verdict. So we'll talk about what we felt is good about this bike and what we felt is bad. So let's go ahead and start off with good things. So what is one good thing you would want to say?
Well, the torque in the bike is so good. I felt it very good, and the speed, the pick of the bike was amazing. And over to you now.
Yeah. So as he said that the torque was pretty high. So yeah, you might have already seen me, wherein I left the hand from the accelerator, and the bike was going by all by itself. So that would have given you a hint of how good the torque is. I know there are many changes that can be done, and a normal bike can also perform that way. But the thing is that a new bike coming from the showroom, having that much torque, that much power, and the pickup as well, you could see that I could touch 100 in the third gear, though I did not try to rip the bike. Another good thing which I felt with this bike is that the engine is more refined and it is more smooth, and believe me or not, the vibrations on this bike are far less when compared to any other Royal Enfield. So if you would have seen any other Royal Enfield, you would have literally seen the bike shake. So here you could see when I was riding that there were no much shakes. So I would say that that is one better thing which Royal Enfield has worked on compared to its previous bikes. So a few more things which I would want to share. That first I'll talk about the GT650. GT650 is good. It has a good amount of power, good amount of torque. The only thing which I wouldn't want for this bike is the riding posture. So it's more of a lean posture. So you may not be very comfortable riding this bike for a long distances or for a very long time. Neck to neck traffic in city might not give you that pleasant riding experience. Overall the bike is smooth, but as I said that just because of the riding posture I did not find it good. And one negative thing, if I have to talk about the Interceptor 650, that would be that although I said that the seat when I was sitting on the idle position last time, I found the seat of the Interceptor 650 more comfortable, but when it comes to riding, the seat of the GT650 is far more comfortable. The whole reason because Interceptor 650 seat is very flat, and when you accelerate the bike, it pushes you back, which may not be really that comfortable if you have a pillion, or even if you are riding solo, and if the bike is pushing you back, it's not really that good. It won't give you much better grip on the bike. So that would be one disadvantage for me. Apart from that, there are many more things people would expect from these bikes, such as mono shock absorber, dual disc, 2 discs in the front, 1 in the rear. And there are plenty more things which people would want to expect, but you also have to see that this is a 650cc engine, and the brand is offering 650cc engine bike for a price of about 3 lakhs. So yeah, for that particular price range, I feel that expecting mono shock absorber, dual disc, and many more things would not be that good option for that much price. The quality gets compromised if company tries to reduce the cost. So yeah, if the company is charging a bit more, and if they are giving us these options, then that would have been better. So if I have to pick between any of these two bikes, just in case if I have to buy, I may pick the Interceptor 650 anytime. The whole reason because I can take it and go for long rides. I know I have said about the seat, I can get that altered any time, so that's not a major thing. And because the riding posture is good, you could see me stand and ride as well, and it was very much comfortable. GT wouldn't have been possible if I would have tried to stand and ride, just because of the lean handle So we have done our best in giving you the pros and cons of these two bikes, and I hope that you guys have liked this video. Just in case we have missed out anything, or if you feel that you have got any questions for us, you can feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section below, and 99.99% of the times I have respond to all those comments. So if you have anything, I'll be sure to answer that for you, and we'll be getting more and more of such content for you in the future. So I just request you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, so that we too are motivated in giving more and more videos to you. And that's it for this particular video. Signing off, and bye bye with Yashwant. Tada.
Bye.